Share the room out. Can you hear me? Put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me? All right, cool.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, awesome. All right, let's share this room out before we get going. Let's get a bunch of people in here. Should be an exciting night.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Let's fucking go. Market is taken, but this Syrian is here to launch you tomorrow.
I am so psyched, dude. Fucking Monday isn't coming fast enough. I've been waiting for this for way too long. Actually, in crypto, it really hasn't been that long. I've been told soon for way too many times, and it just didn't show up.
Soon. Yeah, let's give it a couple more minutes. Retweet the space, throw some comments in the bubble down there. Share whatever you want. Come up to speak. Don't be shy. We won't bite you. We'll just nibble a little bit. All right, let's get this party started. Share the room, like, repost, do all that good fancy shit. But happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back to the ShillShack for your latest insights and discussions into the crypto universe. I am your host, Zach from Subway. Got my co-host ShillShack up here, Summers and Sylvester, but he dropped down. What a bitch. But anyways, let's get this party started. Really, I mean, currently, right now, the market, is experiencing notable fluctuations. Bitcoin has seen a slight dip, currently trading about 82K, about a 2.4% decrease from the previous day. And Ethereum and a lot of major altcoins are facing downward pressure, after, reflecting the broader market conditions. So, the market is moving a little bit where we don't want to, but in all, in this market with builders, it doesn't fucking matter where it goes because we're all here for the long run. So I'm super excited about this Syrian. They're launching Monday, the 31st. Time will be announced by the team there. Maybe they can speak on it more, but there's some great meme coins out there right now. Dogs AI, ticker is DAGZ. This token, it's very innovative. It merges artificial intelligence with meme coins. They're looking to revolutionize trading experience with over 3 million raised in their pre-sale already. It's positioning itself to be a great player in the meme coin arena right now. Also, Arctic Pablo coin, APC, its unique location-based pre-sale. The weekly burn mechanism offers about 9,552% return on investment potential. It's got a 66 APY staking reward, further indicates returns, but nothing is financial advice. But I'm excited about some of these great plays in the market right now. I don't really talk about this stuff. I save it kind of hidden a little bit for myself because, I like to get in early and all this great stuff. But, overall, the market is doing what it's doing. I mean, people say that, we're looking closely, at the support level right now. Some predict it could rebound around 83K, and some think it's going to go lower. I think it's going to kind of hover around here for a little bit. It might touch 76, but I think that might be the lowest point before it moves upward in the upward trend. So, overall, the market is unpredictable, and it is what it is. But I could ramble on forever, but let's get over to the co-host, Summers. What's going on, Summers?
Zach Attack, it is Saturday. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
It is a lovely freaking day. I've slept all day. So I'm up, I'm aware, I'm ready to go. Oh, by the way, I stopped off at the snack shack and got myself some popcorn and my favorite drink. And I suggest everybody else to do the same. It's gonna be a fun show.
Let's go. Yeah, no, exciting stuff. Hopefully we can get this Syrian up here, but they're building great stuff. The pre-sale ended, they did spectacular. Even the market wasn't great to raise. I forgot what it was, like 17 ETH or something within that time frame. Was really a testament to their project and what we're building all collectively as a network. Also, shout out to Professor Shib down there. I see him down there. He did the contract. That is super clean, super fucking epic. And we're excited to launch this puppy. So shouts out to the team for really, working detail with the whole team and myself. And everything just works smooth when you work with great people in the space. No fucking drama, just great work, great building. And that's what I like to say. You know what I mean? And I think a change should fucking take note of that and really, do that kind of stuff. Go out there, promote, listen to feedback, do everything you need to do to make your project, your blockchain, a success. Anyone that gets offensive just means they're not in it for the right reasons, or they think their shit don't stink. And unfortunately, the community tells you really what to do, and you have to listen to the investors, whether it's a blockchain or it's a project. So super excited about that one. But yeah, anything else? What are you looking at in the market, Summers?
To be honest with you, everything's down. So I'm just trying to kind of buying up what I can with what extra cash I have. Mainly I've been loading up on XRP, but because it's at 210 now or 212 now. But you can't go wrong with buying Bitcoin as well. So I'm just kind of sticking around to what I know is going to end up coming back up, and it's mainly the top 10.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking at that. XRP is always good. The top altcoins, Solana. I'm waiting for certain levels for that to hit. Even Ethereum. Everything is speculative, basically. In this market, having a strong Bitcoin portfolio can save you. I've seen this before, and sometimes it just doesn't go the way you think. But through your time in the space, you have to take profits, allocate money towards keeping your portfolio alive, and not just banking on everything going to the moon. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So just pay attention. Look at some great plays out there. This is the beginning of utility season. So look for the strong projects that are building in the space, that have been building in the bear market to succeed in the bull market. So if you're looking at those projects, I think you'll do well. Even if something hits 40 million and it comes back down to 10, 12, if they're still out there building, there's nothing to be afraid of, really. It's when they go silent, and then it seems like a slow rug or extraction value. So just pay attention to that, because even the big dogs can do that to you. But if you really, really, really just pay attention, get involved in the community, you can see the real people that out here every day. Look at the people in the space right now. These are the people building. So these are the projects you want to get into. Not financial advice, obviously. This is, disclaimer. This is only informational stuff. Don't fucking come knock on my door when your portfolio goes to zero, because Zach from Subway told you even to some shit going. No, that's just not how it works. You got to be smart enough. You put money into it. You got to know where your money's allocating towards. And, in this market, you got to make moves. Things move fast, really. Meme coins are done with right now at the moment. Like there are some great projects out there that can make momentum in the space. Sometimes blood red, you can actually, attract value with that. But it's shifting more towards utility season. And I've talked about this a while, and I predicted it maybe 3 weeks before it started shifting. But you can see the momentum, and the best part is we are all front running the institutions. They are buying everything. I see the floodgates are about to open completely with the banks, which that means more liquidity coming in, and that hopefully will get put into altcoins, and then we'll trickle down to these great projects that we're building off of, on their chain. So exciting stuff. I'm going to stop talking now. What's up, Shillvester?
Man, I don't know what Elon has against me, but some reason came up, I couldn't hear, then I could hear, then I couldn't hear. This space thing needs to get fixed. I don't know what I got to do, but this isn't very efficient for our spaces. So Doge, get on this shit. Elon's got to take care of it. I'm getting tired of it. I don't know. I'm really, I'm watching the market right now, and it's like, do people really think that this bull run isn't going to happen? What is really scaring people at this point is what my question is. Like, I know we got to follow the market, but like, why are people even selling or considering selling and losing a position when they know such large institutions are getting into the game right now? And crypto is on the verge of taking the world to a new level. So I'm really confused as to why people are even selling down a chart. I get it. You got to make money and things need to move. But gosh damn, like every dip is an opportunity, in my opinion, right now. There's so much out there that can be done that hasn't been done and is going to be adopted by the entire world once we're through. It's like a no-brainer to be in crypto. So I'm psyched. I'm pumped. I'm buying the dips, every single one of them. I don't care what the price is. I'm buying crypto until 2030 and we see the next bull run.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, that's all you can do. Just stay in the game, really. That is the name of the game. Stay in it. The people that are bitching are the ones that got into, your mom swap, Inu, Obama care, Trump coin. Those are the ones that are really angry right now, because they're way down and they're not going to DCA into something that they're going to keep DCAing into and never get ahead. So those are the ones, that didn't position themselves out of that shit. There was a huge, there was a great market for that. And that, that was the pumped out fun. Like, there was a lot of great stuff in there. If you knew how to play that position correctly, you got out before it even bonded. Because right when it bonded, they rugged everything. Literally, I learned that a couple times. It only took me about 2 times getting rugged to really pick up on the strategy and how to fuck with that. But through that time, you can make money, but then you got to allocate it toward more, back into Solana, back into Ethereum, back into the top stuff that it moves, but doesn't move like a shitcoin moves. So, and obviously you don't put more than you can afford to lose, and hopefully have a backbone of Bitcoin. I'm not a Bitcoin maxi. It's just, liquidity and market cap. It's not going anywhere. We haven't even seen anyone build on it yet, really. So I think, in due time, it's going to do very, very well. But I'm excited to have Shelby up here. What's going on, Shelby?
What's going on? I had a lot of trouble getting into this space. So I don't know what's going on. But if you haven't liked the space, repost it out. Let's get some other people in here. We have some great projects that we hope will come up and speak on the space tonight. And obviously our first one is the Sirion, which Zach spoke briefly about. And I can't see who's a speaker and who's a listener. It just like all is blank for me. So if the Sirion is up here, they'll hopefully talk. But Zach said, they're launching on Monday on Pink Sale. So if you got into the pre-sale, you're going to claim your tokens that day. What else? Honestly, this is such a great project. The team itself is just amazing. And I'm really excited because one of the co-owners is a woman and there's just not enough women in this space. And it's great to have insight from her, to have the camaraderie to, just have someone else to speak to in these telegrams that's on like my level. And I do hope that this project reaches out to other women that are in crypto or, just getting into crypto. Having it launch on Base Chain is one of the best things, I think. Started off on Shibarium, but, Base Chain just offers so much more utility. It's, the chain itself just has a lot of movement daily and it's easy to get in and out of. If you hold ETH, you can just bridge it over to based ETH and, you can trade all day long if you want. It's relatively cheap. It's, it's not a hassle if you're getting into crypto, and having the Sirion launch on there is going to just help propel them to the next level because they are a marketing company and are a decentralized marketing company. They offer so much, whether you're a Web 2 or Web 3 business, you can really excel with what your ideas are by using their platform. Their website has Ithi on it, and you can pretty much customize anything you can make blockchain music. The videos that have been coming out with all the partners are just phenomenal. So if you haven't seen those, definitely go check out their Telegram or their X Space. They're in here, so just click right on that PFP. And there will be 7 partners. They're strategic partners, and the 7 planets are aligning, and they are slowly getting announced. And it's just amazing to see the work that they have done with SHIB, and the work that they continue doing is just top notch. And so, yeah, I don't know. Are they up here as a speaker?
Hi, Shelby. I'm up here. You Yay! Are so sweet. Thank you. And I am so pleased to be working together on the same team with another amazing female that I look up to. You are so awesome and very knowledgeable. And, one of the reasons I would say that we're launching on Base Chain because we're inspired by you. So, but this will be, as Shelby said, Zach, also this Monday, March 31st, we will be launching on Base Chain. We'll be live to trade on Uniswap. The time, that's going to be announced tomorrow. It'll be, we want to do like a stealth launch kind of thing. So make it fair, right? We got to make it fair. And with the partners that on our latest promotional video that was talking about our launch for Monday, we also introduced our partner LC SHIB, and we're very excited for this partnership as well. And if you look on our website, there is 6 listed. And we'll have another one that's to be announced, but we're slowly rolling them out. We can't let all the cats out of the bag, at one time. But anywho, so yes, and our our marketing team is just so incredible. And you know, our Shibarium site, I mean, we've been around for almost a couple years, I believe. And those that were holding on the Shibarium side, they will be getting an airdrop right as we are launching. And otherwise, you go to Pink Sale, the same place where you made your purchase, and that's how you claim. And then, you know, you trade with your base ETH. You just know how you can buy and trade and everything, just like with your purchasing. Or those that are new to this space, if you are interested in joining the launch, or you want to start trading TSO, you know, let's say if you have like your Coinbase wallet, you can select base ETH, or if you just have regular Ethereum, you can swap it in there. Otherwise, it can be bridged over as well. But then it gives you like the inexpensive gas fees. Otherwise, you know how much we all love the gas fees on regular Ethereum. So, but the L2s that, you know, are great that way. But we're just thrilled, and a lot of, like, with our creative agency, it's fully decentralized, and we do areas such as design, development of entire brands, audio visuals, AI identities, web architectures, DApps, GameFi, you know, and more. We've been building for a long time, and for a lot of different projects that are very well known. So we're branching out and expanding, you know, the magnitude of our project, and this is just another huge step for us moving out onto Base Chain, and a very good fit. And I can't wait till Monday, you guys. I'm really excited, and thank you everybody for joining the pre-sale.
Thank you. That's awesome. No, it feels to me like months in the making. I am so excited for Monday. You know, it's just one of those projects that is just like a feel-good project. You know that you're getting into something amazing. They work with billion-dollar companies, you know, and they made their mark on Shibarium, and I just cannot wait to see them run on Base. It's going to be, you know, quite a scene, I think. It's just, you know, when things come together and you have the right people in place, wonderful things can happen. And that's what's happening with this particular project.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be a fun launch. It's awesome. And I'm excited to be partnered with them with Nova. So I got a fucking cough. Oh my God. Yeah, we're excited. I'm excited for this bot coming out soon. Hopefully 2032, something like that. He's not in here, is he? No, he's not in here. So the bot will come out when I die, and then Summers and Sylvester and Shelby will reap all the benefits.
That sounds like a horrible plan, but I'm gonna tell him that you said that. You know that? I'm gonna message him like, hey, Zach's talking about you.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I'm so excited. You know, check out Nova, definitely. We're here to build. Got a great team behind that. We're basically building a huge network to help projects move. I know we helped Preem out a little bit before the bot got taken down for some really needed upgrades and all kinds of great stuff. But it definitely helps push projects and, you know, brings communities together. That's what we're about here. That's why I host spaces, just building the network within the network of X.
And I wanted to, sorry to interrupt here. I just since you're mentioning Preem, and I see Professor Shib in the audience there, I wanted to say thank you for everything, with writing the smart contract, and they are, our first partner, and they will be, they're aiding in our launch. So thank you for all of your hard work. And also Preem Token tomorrow night will be doing an exclusive interview with Ragnar from our team on their YouTube. I believe it'll also be on Facebook, or not Facebook, on X as well. I don't know where I'm at, you guys. I'm in the zone. We're somewhere, right? But anywho,
I love that. That's great.
I actually used Facebook a lot with our business, like our IRL business, and it's just so funny because I love X and I love Telegram, and when I go over there, it just feels so old and outdated. But that's our customer, so I know. I mess up words all the time, especially like, I don't know. It's Saturday night. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
My younger sister, well, I was upset recently because my baby sister deleted her Facebook. I thought maybe she blocked me. I was like calling my sisters. I was like, did she actually delete it? They're like, you're calling late. What are you doing? And then, but my baby sister thinks it's for old people.
It is. It's totally like, for old people.
I know, but I'm like, no, I'm old. What? I'm like, this is my people.
It's just like crypto. It started out young, now it's for old people. That's why institutions are buying. Everything turns to the old generation, but the old generation has money because they'd have to work fucking 10 jobs to, feed your kids ramen noodle soup like we have to do nowadays. So, don't let me get on a rant about the economic state of North Korea that we live in.
Hang on, wait a minute. Wait. Ramen noodle is not that bad. When you put some steak in it, you get a hard-boiled egg, maybe some fish cakes. Ramen's not that bad. Basic ramen, that's bad. So carry on.
I'm more of
you put a hard-boiled egg in there and a little ham, you gotta step it up a notch.
I'm more of a lobster clam chowder kind of guy because, East Coast on the beach. That's more my level right there. Ramen noodles, I guess so. I guess if you have to. What?
Puts lobster in his ramen.
That could be kind of weird. I don't know if
that's how you made it.
We should try that, Shelby, one day. Lobster and ramen. I don't know. I feel like my kid would eat that because he eats weird shit.
That's like, okay, so ramen is a Mason thing. I'm totally against it. The ingredients in it are terrible. I would never do that. But you two have at it. Have fun.
So what's the ticker? Keyboard cat.
The ticker is Nova. Buy Nova.
Buy Nova.
The ticker is Cup O Ramen.
Cup O Ramen.
Yep.
The ticker is not Da Vinci. Oh, wait. I meant the picture. Artist. Anyways, right now, what's hopping right now, 39K market cap, right out the gates, Keyboard Cat right now. Ticker is KeyCat. Which looks fucking weird. Don't listen to anything I just said. Because their market cap is 39K. I just looked and their liquidity is 174K. So someone fucked that up. Don't listen to me on that one. Yeah, anyways, Keyboard Cat's kind of exciting. Great idea, bad execution. That's how you can fuck that up big time. But anyways, shit, man, I wish we had some more projects up in here too. I would love to hear what the hell's going on. Do you know why they're not here? Because it's not meme coin season and they're little pussies. I'm just kidding. That's why Theserian's here to build great utility. It's hard to show some shitcoin and come up here when it's not shitcoin season. But when you're a utility project, you show your face now, and you always show your face, even during meme coin season. So exciting stuff going on. Make sure you join the Telegram. I got to cough again. Hold on. Sorry. I'm dying over here in the trenches of.
Somehow, like, the team is passing around this like terrible cold. I don't know how we do this over the over the internet, but we do.
Oh, it's crazy.
It goes through the blockchain.
I know. I'm just sick. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. But it's all good. So
We're
Sylvester.
working them too hard.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. So Amber, what else are you looking at? What are your top three conviction plays other than Thessarian?
Well, I got Preem token because you know you know how I roll, okay? And Nero on Ethereum, and I gotta support my soap token family down there as well.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. How about you, Sylvester?
Soapy fam.
What are your top three?
Oh man, top three. Outside of the main ones that everybody knows, I'm gonna stick with Nova,
Yeah.
and I'm going all in on Syrian TSO. And then I have to say, this is a tough one because I have my own, but I don't want to really shill my own. I am bullish on my own project, but if it's not my project, I would have to say Tired Dad. Tired Dad is a strong one.
What's the market cap at that right now?
They're sitting right around 3 mil. They just hit a new all-time high of 5 mil recently.
Shit.
So they came back down to 3 mil, but they're holding the floor there. I'm pretty impressed with them. They're actually building things. They just launched their own brand for Tired Dad clothing line, and they're starting off simple. They're going to expand on that. Like, they're trying to create real life businesses with their project, to make it something that'll support their marketing and continued growth. So I'm really bullish on that whole narrative.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Tired Dad. I get it completely. Yeah, right now they're sitting at a 3.16 million market cap, 206K in liquidity. The chart looks pretty good actually. It's at a little dip right now, not bad, but hey, that's dips are opportunities.
And I'll share a little alpha over there. They are looking at exchange listings around 10 million market cap. And I do believe they have some plans to strengthen liquidity as well. So they want to make it, a little more stable for the people that are looking long term, and they're looking to build. So I'm bullish on that one.
That's exciting. Who else can I go to? Shit, we don't have that many speakers up here. Come up and speak. I need people to talk to. I'm trying to just talk to myself.
I want to know how Ryoshi's doing over in Sylvester World.
Ryoshi Rugged Me is rebuilding. So we
Did
had
you get
a
rugged?
launch. Ryoshi got rugged by the community this time. So, we had a strong foundation. It was looking great. We bonded off of Pump Fun. And I flat out said to the community, like, look, I'm not going to go paying for Dex boosts like crazy. I'm not going to do any of this because I don't want my project to be a pump and dump. And, I thought that I had people in there from the beginning that really wanted to build with me and help me to achieve something that was a little bit more long term, but they seem to have sold off, which is fine. That's crypto, so we're looking to build a community based off of just some humor of the scenario of being rugged. It doesn't have to be Ryoshi projects like the fake ones and stuff that have been launched and everybody knows about, but it could be any project. We've all been rugged, so it's more of just trying to connect people and give them a place to add some humor to the shitty side of their investments, so it's a fun time. We got a small community, great guys. We're working on some NFTs to get launched, and we're probably going to hold a raid competition soon. So keep an eye out. There are going to be a lot of rewards given out to people. We want to give back to the community as much as possible. I stored up a good amount of tokens for future exchange listings, and I'm not going to stop pushing it. It's something that has been a huge part of my crypto journey. So I'm going to keep going with it and try to build a community out of it.
Hell yeah. What are your price predictions for Bitcoin? Where do you think Bitcoin's going to go? You think it's going to go up, going down? We're at
Ooh.
82K right now. Altcoin season.
Bitcoin,
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a run in April. I think we're going to see a run, not a massive run, but I think we could push its all-time high again. And then I think we're going to retrace and probably have a slow summer. And then beginning of the, going into the new year, I think August, September, October, November, we're going to see the run that we're all looking for and been waiting for.
Right. I think a little bit. I think April is not going to be a great month. I think May will be a great month. It's tax season. People do have to sell off to pay taxes. That's my personal opinion on it. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong and you're right. That just means we move to the upside faster. But it all really the market dumping right now is because of the what Trump's going to do with the tariffs. It's everyone's kind of nerve. They're a little skeptical on what's going to happen. It's so unpredictable, but I think overall in the long run of the market, it's bullish. Short term, it's very bearish what he's doing with tariffs, but long term, it's good for the country. So, but yeah, I see Summers with your hand up. What's up, Summers?
So, Sylvester, really quick on the Ryoshi thing. So Ryoshi can be anybody, correct? Like, it's not people seem to think that you're actually specifically talking about Ryoshi, but Ryoshi is everybody, right? It can be anybody that rubs you, correct?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in a sense, the whole idea behind Ryoshi was if you meet somebody and you introduce yourself as Ryoshi, you met a special person, right? So the idea was Ryoshi was the vision, in my opinion. And, when you meet somebody who has the same vision, you introduce yourself as Ryoshi because there's a common goal between us as people. We all want to see a better world, a better future. We have the same vision of creating financial freedom for ourselves, breaking free from government controls, seeing the opportunity to build something together as opposed to it being controlled by an outside force. And if Ryoshi projects that I've been involved in were not Ryoshi. They were LARPs. They were people pretending to be Ryoshi. And in a sense, yes, rugs around the world are all created by people with those bad intentions of utilizing, you know, either influence or hype or different things to control people's minds and get them to invest with bad intentions. And that's what I invested in, projects that, I believed in, I stuck with, I grew with, and then got wrecked by. And so it doesn't matter who it is, like everybody is a Ryoshi, but the true Ryoshi I believed in was the one that had the vision of growing and building together. And that's what I see in projects like the Syrian and Nova and RRM. Like, these are the people that I believe I want to invest with because they want to actually take crypto to another level. They want to create it and build it and sustain it and make it something where future generations can live off of this and actually grow and be able to live their lives with a new type of freedom that we've created. So to me, Ryoshi isn't just everybody. It's whoever wants to actually achieve that goal and that vision.
That's an awesome way of viewing things, man. And kudos to you for doing something and getting out there and actually building a project that, not most people will take the time and the effort and the money to put into building a project. That's why all the projects that are here right now, the Syrian, Nova, whatever project wants to take the time to build is worth looking at. So good job.
Well, and something to add that I really love about all the projects here is they're growing organically. We're not all paying a bunch of calls and we're not, paying for this like huge marketing packages and all that and massive influencer, I mean, we're doing this like grassroots way and nose to the grindstone. I mean, that's how true builders build, and with good intentions and vision of longevity. Too often do you see people where that there's a lot of projects where their whole vision is just big green candle, and that's all we're trying to do with it, right? But I think those of us that are the true visionaries and the true builders, we're the ones that are going to be here down the road. And I know that at the Syrian, for instance, we've been around and we've had longevity. We have a lot of great connections, and that's a big part of it is that network of people. And I wanted to also, while it's in my thought process, Preem token for every buy and burn every transaction of the Syrian on the buy and sell tax, 1% of that will buy and burn Preem token. And that is built into our contract and will go on for a year. And that's, part of our way of giving back to that partnership. So I would, not financial advice, but I would say take a look at Preem token. They are on base chain as well. And they are bringing businesses from Web 2 to Web 3. They help projects launch through them, and any project that launches with Preem token then burns Preem token, so it becomes like deflationary mechanism. And I think that's just really a neat thing. So we wanted to help out with that, and so I would give them a peek. And the owner, Jonathan Manis, he's a real great guy, and that's another project that's been around for a long time. It's been around for a couple of years, so that you're getting into a great community with a great team in both the Syrian and in Preem token, and also as Nova and all of our other partners as well. So anybody that we partnered with, there's a reason. They're trusted. They're known in the space as being, great, outstanding individuals and projects. So I would take a look at our website and give each of those partners a peek.
Let's go. Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like, I hate when projects are just about the green candle and who they're gonna pay to get there, and it's like literally like overnight like success, and then it dies out because there's nothing sustaining it.
Well,
there's no community. I don't know.
And you know what else though? I mean, here's the thing, that comes with a price. I mean, and that is like something I firmly believe. Like if you have that overnight success, you got all these different influencers talking about it all at the same time. You know why? Because they got a freaking percentage, man. They got a percentage. And you know what they're going to do once that big freaking green candle comes? They're going to sell. And you know why? And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, because they're getting paid. They're doing it as a job, right? And you're paying for a service, but it also affects the community when you get those big sells. So, I mean, we're trying to do this in a way that like is sustainable, that has like a healthy, that, keeps the chart very healthy. And I know like all the holders that were on the Shibarium side, they've been holding for a very long time, and any of the bigger holders. I and all of the team, we've bought our own bag, I mean, to support the project. So it's definitely a good way to do it. But I'm not saying that, that's wrong. I mean, that how other projects have done it. I mean, there's a reason it's done that way, oftentimes. But I think it's nicer when, you know, when you don't have to pay some of those things, because then it's not hurting the chart. It's not negatively impacting it by some of those decisions. My phone is gimping out. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, it's like got this white screen, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm talking to myself or if I'm actually on here. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah.
Roll this phone. It's distracting me. I'm like, ah. It's all right. It's better than me flipping out and having a panic attack in this space. We're not doing that, but I do get flustered. I don't know. But my phone is
good.
You're POS. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna chuck it.
Right. Chuck it. You know, it's funny too, because like, you know, like Thesaria, Nova, those projects will stand out in this market, you know, when it's kind of red preem, because we're builders in the space, and all the other stuff just kind of fades away. And you can see, if you look at your timeline, nothing's flooding with crazy shit coins, and you know, things are kind of calmed down.
Though.
It's funny.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so funny. Like, people expected, you know, Trump to take office and everything to go Bitcoin go to $1 billion and this go to that. But unfortunately, the government still runs things, and they're going to put certain assets first before they, you know, get to these things.
You know what that tells me, though, Zach, is the real utility projects are going to come in here and scoop up the market.
That's
right?
exactly
like, I mean, you know, because you're not seeing these stupid, like, you know, one-off things where it's just like obviously a like pumping up flavor of the minute type projects. Like, everybody's getting kind of tired of that. They're like, all right, we're tired of these, you know, projects of people from government, you know, all these different countries wanting to launch their own shit and everybody rugging us. It's like, you know, how about we just do our normal crypto things? Like, everybody's trying to let it mellow out a little bit. So I think it has, and I feel like the market's nice and calm right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think this is a great time.
Oh, this is a great time. And the fact that, you know, they're ending their investigation into the Hawk Tui girl, that means everything's free game in crypto. If they don't give a fuck about that, everyone, I'm surprised the market hasn't pumped after that. It's funny.
Oh my God. I know. Like, it's like, come on. Okay.
It's funny because right after that, you know, came out, I see a post from Shaitoshi Kusama. He's been hiding since the Hawk Tui, but he came out the other day and put a post out and said some stuff. But, you know, it's funny. I think everyone it's free game right now. It's literally no rules in anything of what you do.
Everybody kind of wanted to take a little sabbatical, you know, everybody, like, all these crazy things were happening in the market, and everybody's like, you know what, I'm going to go touch grass. We're going to take a roundabout and, or a walkabout or whatever. I'm trying to think of, like, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know. So I would say we are sitting, and it's a sign of the times. Everybody's feeling good, and you know.
I think there'll be mergers coming. I don't think all the blockchains will survive. I think bigger companies will buy up smaller ones, honestly, and take over the competition in the long run, just like it does in, you know, the stock market, in the real world. You know, big company, like, I think of stuff in the hospitality industry. So like things like Booking.com, Expedia, they buy up all the little companies that get bigger and bigger. They just give them a fair price, big money, and they just buy it up. And I don't see why that won't happen in crypto. Honestly, whether they still keep the blockchain the same, but I think the bigger companies will own the smaller ones. And everything will eventually evaporate, and things will get tighter and tighter and tighter. And then you'll see really the good stuff really moon. So it's, where's your portfolio? Is it allocated towards those great projects and blockchains, or you in the trenches waiting, you know, hanging on by a thread? That really is the question in my head. But yeah, no, it's all good stuff. What's up, Summers? I see your hand up.
Okay. So two things. Well, no, one thing actually. No, two things. Jeez, my mind's all over the place. So I forget who said it, but you can have 10 great things come out positively about the market, and you can have one bad thing come out and it completely wreck all the progress that has been built to the upside. So you got to really just pay attention to the market, like to what's actually going on in the news politically, because it seems to be a lot of political news really negatively affects stocks and crypto. So just keep an eye on that. And then I don't know if they're still up here. My screen's all glitched out, but it looks like we have a speaker. Is it Janet?
Yes, Janet.
You're brought up to the hot seat. What's up?
You there, Janet?
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, is it
How are you
better?
tonight?
Yeah. Good. I heard you, Zach, speaking about KeyCat, the one on base.
A key cat or something. I
Is
just
it keyboard? What
I
is it,
don't
keyboard or
I don't know, but I just found this new one that's pumping right now. It's called Tree Stuck in Cat. And it's,
Oh,
yeah, it's going crazy right now. It's on Solana. 797K market cap, 88K in liquidity. Yeah, that's a funny one. Tree Stuck in Cat. But yeah, I might have mentioned the one earlier.
okay. Then I think it's somebody else.
Nice. So what's your take on the market?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say? Where do you think
I
are we
don't
gonna go
know.
up or are we
Do you
gonna go
think?
down?
Do you think? I think it's gonna go down a little bit. And also because of the taxes issue, because also in Canada, people just started filing taxes. And then probably when people get their returns, and then they'll buy crypto, and then in May it will pump up again.
That's great. I hope it does that. And hopefully they
Yeah.
don't blow all their money in crypto. You still need money to survive. But no, that's awesome. Are you excited? You got into the Syrian pre-sale, correct?
Yeah. So I'm excited for
Monday?
on Monday, right?
Yeah, and disclaimer for everyone in the crypto world, if you're going to re-listen to this, the
Mm-hmm.
devs don't indicate the price fluctuations. That is the investor. So we can't control whether the chart goes up or down or whatever. Just know that the project is a great project building in the background and there's real utility behind it. So I always like to put that disclaimer out there because, a project will go to 40 million and they'll come down to 10 million. And then all I hear is, that team is doing this, the team is doing that, and blah, blah. And I'm going through the blockchain for people looking. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. The investors are selling. That's not the team, you dumbass. Like, literally, not everything is blamed on the team. There's a lot of stuff for certain projects, yes. But overall, just because the project goes up and down, that just means it's trading volume. And we, as project owners, cannot control that aspect of the chart. That's up to investors. So I always like to put that disclaimer out there. It's not always
So
the dev's fault.
I have one more question. So why
Sure.
did you guys choose this time, like this season, when things are so bad?
I think it had to do with pink sale. I think Amber can speak on that more about. But I think the tokens were locked up for a week. That was not the. I don't know. I think that was that because that last week would have been a great time. But for the way the team looks at it is, it doesn't matter whether, really the market is good or bad. It's a project always building in good times and in bad times. But I don't want to speak on that. I'd rather let the core team speak on that. Amber, you got an answer to that?
I mean, I wouldn't say, I would say it just seemed like the right time for our team to expand our horizons. I guess we weren't per se trying to time it all with the market, I mean, you build and you make these plans and we've been talking about this for quite some time. So, but as to the week, I mean, there's some reasons like with the pink sale and also, we have like our KYC and audit and just wanted to, gotta have a little bit of a little bit of time from when you launch the pink sale to when you are able to go live. So, but with everything how it was set up, that's the amount of days that we needed to wait. But as to our timing at right now, it just seemed like the time that we were ready to expand and to bring on different like partners and everything. So sorry, you guys. I get tongue tied.
So the difference is that, it wasn't an auto launch. If you do a pink sale and you set it to
No.
auto launch instantly after auto launches, but everything's done in, let's just say, with intelligence, and everything means everything to everyone. There's a reason the smart contract was built by a professional. It wasn't just a standard one. There's a reason, they set up the pre-sale this way. Timing is everything. And I think everyone wants to get their ducks in a row before they just launch a token. Do you know what I mean? Because this is actually business too. This isn't just your average shitcoin. This is a network and a huge project. So, and reputation's everything. And I think they wanted to make sure everything was correct before they just sent it. You know what I mean? And make sure everyone's involved. Everyone can claim their tokens properly, because then the FUD will start. If you launch it and you can't claim tokens, there's a lot of stuff behind it in the dev side of things, being on the project side of things, that you want to make sure are correct. So there's very limited amount of FUD that anyone can say about you, because this, how this world works in crypto. Like one little thing, they'll push it to the next level of, this team sucks because they didn't do this. They launched it before you can claim your tokens, blah, 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 blah. So we got to make sure everything is correct and done in a professional manner, because it is a professional business. And and that's,
it can be a little sloppier if you launch something the same day as you have a pre-sale end. I mean, it's just nicer to have that bit of buffer.
Yeah, for anything. So, and that's great. And who knows, maybe Monday the market will be super green and then it was timed perfectly, but no one can predict what the market does. So as long as you're building and doing things correctly, it doesn't matter, launch it on a green day, red day. Overall, you're investing in what you feel the project will do, and, and you're excited about it. That's why you invest in projects, you know what I mean, with utility. So that's, I'm excited about, this altcoin season, and I think they're setting themselves up for an epic bull run, really. And, to move over to base, I think is a smart move. I'm not saying the Shibarium won't do anything. There's some chains that took years to do, but overall, there's no divide in base. A lot of people are welcoming, and it's not going to go anywhere because it's ran off of fucking wrapped Ethereum. So, I mean, that's the last thing that's going to go down, really. So I think that's a smart move on basis side, and they make it very easy to build on that chain too. They're very open, and you can talk to people. If you just show up in the space, they're really nice and welcoming. It's almost like a very low mellow cult. You know how cults go in crypto, but overall, the base is a great blockchain. I'm excited about base. I've been over there quietly for a long time. I watch what all blockchains are doing, where the momentum's moving, and there's a few that will survive, and there are a few that will definitely not survive. And base will definitely survive. They have the mainstream attention with Coinbase and the exchange, and their application from their wallet is so simple and easy to use. So like a 5-6-year-old can do it. That is what it takes to really make a great project and blockchain succeed in this market. You need your average investor to understand it and not get frustrated and quit. So I think Base does a very good job of that, and there's just great projects building on them. So I congratulate them, salute them for going over to Base. And it doesn't mean that they won't work with other projects within SHIB. And, everyone's expanded. Even people within other blockchains have expanded to other blockchains. Somehow you got to drag people back to your chain. So it's okay to get out there and get involved in everything.
And
I'm a chain max.
also in the future, you know, multi-chain is, you know, could be down is part of the discussions for the future as well. So and it's good to branch out in that aspect. We have another project down here on the speaker panel. I see Shane is here.
Can I ask one more question, please?
Sure.
Sure. Go for it.
So we like us who participated in the pre-sale, are we gonna claim on that day on Monday when it's gonna be launched?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no vesting period, so we will be announcing that in Telegram, and so when that goes live, you'll be able to claim that on Pink Sale.
Okay. All right.
What's up, Shane?
How you doing, Zach? How you doing, mate?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I want to say thank you to Shill for giving me the link to get in here. I've just been kind of wrapped up in other VCs, but I'm really glad that I've made it because the time zone's somewhat a bit difficult. I want to say hi to Ben and Amber and down there as well. It's great to be in the spaces with you again.
Great. It's great to hear your voice. I saw you down there. I was like, hey, we got Shogun Crypto in the house tonight also. So I'd like to hear you speak again if you have the time.
Yeah, well, I wasn't actually here to talk about Shogun. I was here to talk about what I'm building personally because I think it's unique. I think it's very much needed. And I think it's going to make a massive difference. So if that's okay, Zach, is it all right if I just go into a bit more information in this?
Of course.
Right, okay. So basically, what I'm building is a project called Tipsy Token. Tipsy Token is going to be a meme hub. It's going to be at the center of collaborations of all projects, all meme coins. It's going to be a center source where projects can post whatever they like in the Telegram, and the community members from all the other projects within can rate that post. It'll be at the center. Also, a place where all projects can share utilities with each other for completely free to help grow each other's projects out. So what this does is it saves time, but also it saves on any sort of paid marketing as well, hitting bigger audiences. The Tipsy Token has 10 meme coins that we've got ready to go. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to move the investor away from investing into pump fund tokens. We want to give them a reliable source of meme coins to invest in. The way that it's actually structured is that the floor is held by devs of all the other projects within the hub. Every single dev will make their wallet visible and their name will be attached to it, and so will the project they're coming from. So if there is any wrongdoing, any rules broken, because there is going to be rules put in place, any tokens sold off before the desired market cap, they're removed from the hub. But what this enables us to do is to basically hold projects and devs and people accountable for their actions. If someone's quick gain is more important than the collaboration and being able to grow their project out at a remarkable speed, then they're not right. They're not right to be in that hub and mixing with other projects who are playing by the rules and have that different mindset. So yeah, we basically have 10 meme coins, which these devs will be on the floor of. And this will give them the opportunity to make gains in every single token launch that we do, if they play by the rules. And also what it does is it kind of gives community members the chance to make gains, but also to take some gains away and put it into their project where they've come from's chart as well at the same time. We just ask them to respect the chart and to hold a bag. So this is the mindset that I've got. It's like I say, I built the biggest meme coin movement in the space to date. No project had more partnerships than what I had in my previous project, with over 80 projects from all different chains. I moved away from that project because I didn't have the support of the founders. I was only a community member and it was somewhat slow at building it. So I just took it on myself, and it got to a point where, you know, I wasn't getting supported with any funds, or I didn't have access to main accounts and stuff like that. So I'm doing it myself this time round. I will make it bigger than what that was. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to kind of have this in the building process at the moment. So thank you for your time.
That's awesome. So is your token out right now?
No, what we were launching in April, we have done a test token, and this was just 18 people bought in on the floor, and we actually asked them to take the profits out of that token. And the reason why I did that was because for a project to come into the hub, they have to hold a certain amount of that token. It's like a golden ticket to the entry of all pre-sales. They're not allowed to sell anything off at all. If they sell anything off, they're out. But it changes that chart to somewhat a buy-only chart, and a chart that can consistently keep growing as projects come into the hub. So that has a purpose. It's going to be like a payment-only kind of token. And then each token that we have launched will have its own purpose as well.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting. Honestly, that's pretty cool. We should talk in the back channels, man. Maybe get you as a sponsor on here. But I like that. I like the idea. It sounds very innovative. I think it's super epic. Does anyone have any questions for Shane? I'm excited you came on the space, man. That's pretty cool. I love listening to great builders and thinking outside the box and trying to come up with, you know, new innovations in the space. So that's super exciting. And
what's amazing with that is though, Zach, as well, is that this is all supported by my other project that I'm head of outreach in. It's supported by Shogun. So Shogun basically have rebuilt everything that everyone's been used to, but made the barrier of entry a lot less, but also made the results a lot better. So, for instance, we're releasing our own deck screener, which will be free for projects to list on, with the same benefits as what deck screener has, but a more affordable boost and stuff like that. We have our own launch pad, which is a blend of pink sale and pump fun, which is unruggable. If anyone tries to rug, it's heavily, you know, it costs them a heavy penalty. Tokens are locked. It guaranteed radium. I think the longest it took a token to hit radium was 12 seconds. That test token took 6 seconds. And basically no one can sell for 15 minutes after bonding. So it's pure buy pressure. And that's also amazing. And then we do have the best bot in terms of volume in the market, without a question of a doubt. It's called the Anvil bot. And what this is what you know as a market making trading ratio bot. So you load it up, say, with free Solana, and you set the ratios to the buys and sells if you desire, and the time frame, and you basically use them Solana funds. While using the Solana funds to generate volume and full chart control, it generates your own token. So when them Solana funds run out, you flip the bot, and it will use your own tokens and regenerate the Solana. And with market conditions being correct, like in a good way, you can actually be heavily in profit with inside the bot because of obviously the buys and sells and the token value within. There was a project called Tired Dad. They used 1.5 of their free Solana, and they had over $1,800 worth of profit. They withdrew it because you can withdraw funds from it, and they were able to use that 1.5 and still using it today. You know, because it can just keep working backwards and forwards. We've changed it from a subscription model to a transactional model, which has been more beneficial. But like I say, to have full control of your chart, being able to break crucial channels, being able to stop and start it and remove swing traders from your chart, but also being able to use it as a DCA in and a DCA out as well is really, really impressive, because not only is it for devs, but the individual investor can use it also as a way to kind of respect a project's chart. So Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking epic, man. Let's definitely talk in the back channels because what we're building for Nova, the ultimate bot, I think we could benefit each other in this crypto atmosphere. I think it can be super epic. But we'll chat definitely about that. I think the bot's coming mid-April or so. We had it out a little bit, and it needed a little bit of work, so we well, the dev took it, and then we got another dev to build more. But I think we could definitely link up and do something because it's more on the marketing side of things. And with what you're building, I think it can go all hand in hand. So super epic stuff. Does anyone have any questions for Shane? That was a great chill, very mellow. I like it, man. You're a good dude.
It's more so instead of a question, more so of a statement. But I've heard you speak before in other spaces, and by far, you are a very well speaking person. And I really hope and know that what you guys are building, what you're building, what you're a part of, it's gonna flourish. It's gonna be big. So slow and steady wins the race, man.
Yeah, it's the difficulty, and this is just me being totally transparent because the project is all about total transparency every step of the way. And you know, I've never been a dev before. Like I tried out the first project. I only kind of spoke in spaces because the people couldn't really speak. The founders, no one could understand them, and then they were slow at building. So I just built off an idea that I had in my head and built it out, and they never stopped me. So I carried on doing it, and they just let me run with it, and it was beneficial to everyone involved. But I've never been a dev, so my total understanding in the way of structuring the project isn't perfect. But what is so amazing about the group of people that I've got in my team, but also the devs of other projects, is that if this is meant to be something what everybody really, really wants, it'll be that coming together which will make this so unique and so powerful and impressive at the same time, because it is very much needed. I've never seen the market in such a way of just being so flippant on the investment. You know, like you go into telegrams and you see so many projects and there's people in there who've held the bags for so long, and then they've just made that rash decision like, oh, this chart's not doing anything, I'm going to take this money out and I'm going to quite try and make it, double it up dead quick, and then put it back into the token while the chart's down, and then they lose the lot. And this is what I'm wanting the mindset to change in individuals, and somewhat to keep the money within this hub. So all the projects within, you know, they've proven they're trustworthy. They've proven that they're supportive of other projects, because that's what everyone's doing within the hub. So why not invest into them projects instead of looking further afield? Keep the money within the hub, but just still diversify into other projects and support that way.
Actually, so yeah, no, that's super exciting stuff. Sylvester, you got any questions for Shane? I think you guys are buddies, but
No questions. I am joining in. I bought the Tipsy token, the Tipsy Tequila token, and I am joining the ecosystem. I'm going to try to be a part of, you know, being transparent and helping hold floors and projects and helping them succeed. Shane, you're like the definition of what the Syrian is all about. Be a block, like build with people who want to build, and who better than all the developers of projects who have striven to basically create something that may not have been successful or may still be going on. But they're people that want to create a better place for new investors to come into, because we're tired of all the BS. So I'm going to partake in everything. I'm going to join the communities. I'm going to try to cross promote. I mean, the best way to grow is by connecting with other communities. And yes, we can have other tokens and invest in multiple tokens as well. So if we're holding each other's tokens, we're holding each other's floors, we're helping each other grow and gain recognition for these good builders in the space. So that's what I'm all about. And that's what I love to see in the space. And I think it's a great idea. So I'm jumping in on it.
Wait.
oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, you guys. I just wanted to say, every time you speak, Shane, you are very eloquent and the delivery of your message is very clear. So I think it's very impressive what you are building and what you're trying to do there. And I would say, yeah, you should get together with our founder, Yvonne DeCaso, would be a really good person to speak with about all of that. So we'll have to have him get in touch with you. But thank you for coming up and feel free to join the ShillShack. I mean, anytime and get up here and speak about everything you're doing with the project. So we like to hear about it.
I really
Hear about
appreciate
your
that, Amber. I really do. I spoke to Ivan very briefly. You gave me that opportunity, maybe last week, and I really appreciate that because obviously he's a man of knowledge and stuff like that. And obviously I'd like to speak to Ragnar as well at the same time and the whole team. Like, I believe that by speaking to people is the best way to learn. I'm not saying I know everything, because I don't, and I never pretend that I do. And I know that nothing's ever going to be perfect and there's always going to be improvements that can be made. But by kind of being in a space like this and being in the hub, it certainly gives me the opportunity, which maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. So, like I say, the better the people that can introduce me into, the more beneficial it is for everybody in the hub as a whole and for me personally. So I appreciate you all.
Let's go. Well, look out. This Monday, the Syrian's launching. So check out that project. Great people behind that. Myself, Shelby, Ragnar, Amber. Who else is in that? Yvonne. I'm missing everyone. My God, my brain.
Dave Bogart.
Dave Bogart is in. Yeah. Some
There you go.
great people. Thank you.
And that's not even including all of our mods who are freaking amazing.
Right.
Cyrus is one of our mods. We got Summers.
Oh yeah, Cyrus Summers. It's a great
My friend KK.
Right, and all those 15,000 marketers that send me DMs a day. I just forward them right.
Yeah,
to
we
Cyrus.
love them too. We love them. They're like my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually, I did finally go through, and I don't know. With some things I get a little type A, so I I had to delete them all. I was collecting them. I archived all of them, and I was like, no, I got to delete this. I don't know why. It just drives me nuts to see it. So
I love it. Right. I love the guy named Charles from Thailand. It's always funny. I guess that's a joke over everyone's head, but Sylvester's. Gotta love that guy. Construction workers. They don't miss a beat. But yeah, no, super epic stuff. It's great. We might wrap up the space now. This has been great. Join all the communities. Buy the dip, not financial advice. Put some Bitcoin in your portfolio. Buy up all these projects. And for the sake of the space being recorded, everything's going to zero. I'm just kidding. It's not going to zero, but it could. Shibbles, where the fuck are you? Come up here on the mic. Me and Shibbles had a great time at a hockey game. We hosted the space yelling curse words during the great space. And
no one joined.
No one.
You two and me.
That's it.
It was the greatest time ever. Y'all missed the greatest space on X. I'm telling you, it was hilarious.
Shibbles hosted it. It was insane. We had a beer at the bar, got kicked out because they walked up and I said, "Hey, are there any tables available?" And the hostess said, "No, we're filled." So I walked over, found an empty table, sat down, and we got a beer, and then we got kicked out after. But great times.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Great times to meet people, in crypto and IRL. So Shibble My Nibbles is funny. He's got a project called Juan. It's one token. It goes up and down more than a hooker does. And the price fluctuations are wonderful. So go check that project out. I know he won't come up here because he's a little pussy. But it's a great time to end the space and go check out the Syrian Monday launching. Check out Shane's project. I think it was Tipsy or something. I feel tipsy right now. It's been a long day, but great stuff. And make sure you fucking join Nova, baby. We're building the ultimate bot that's going to destroy all bots in the world. We're going to bot your bot with a bot. So have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you on the next
Just
show.
gonna leave Summers hanging.
Oh yeah, what up, Summers? Sorry.
Yeah, you freaking jerk. No, I wanted to give some info, a little bit of info on the bot and the position, where the bot is standing.
Yeah.
Currently. So right now we are working on having it to where it doesn't go down all the time because the previous bot would randomly shut down on us. So we're just trying to build more of a stable kind of connection and network for it. And looking to, when you build something like this, it's more so stacking on top of each other. So if one thing doesn't work, the rest of the chain isn't going to work. So like Zach said, join Nova, jump in our Telegram, and be part of us.
That's right. Go get a bag of Nova. Oh man, I was muted. Yeah, go get a bag of Nova. I mean, $5. Why spend it at your local Dunkin' Donuts when you could put it into Nova? Not financial advice, but why the fuck not? We're building the network of networks. Don't be an idiot. Invest in great projects. Don't buy your mother flew over the hamper cat Enu. That shit's not going to go anywhere. Or a turtleneck Enu. Or mom swap. Oh, that's a good one. Fuck, man. Great ideas. But I can't develop every idea I have, or I'd be really tired.
Definitely need a life swap.
Mom swap. I think that's a great one. You know how there used to be Mars swap? I think since they fucked everyone over, we should do mom swap and say the devil.
Oh, no, too traumatic. Too traumatic. No.
Come on, mom swap. And then every time your transaction's pending, it goes tui. Just like that. So I think this space is getting a little out of control. So it's a great time to close it down, and we will catch you on the next ShillShack sometime next week to be determined. Elon. So have a great night, and we'll catch you guys later.